Oops. Restarting the stream in the hopes that, it now will work again. You know what? I want to try out how bad the lag is. I will start counting, and I want you to say when this word ends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 120, 10,083, banana, bacon. I noticed. Okay, then we have a lag of about 6 or so seconds. Anyway, Lexi, would you do the honor and be the most valuable Lexi? Snake Wolf first. We take back, go over there, and we upload there, and we take with the snake. Go over there, those two, mongoose, there, and the bam and the bam, the junior bam to be exact. Department approved, not toxic, declassified. Snake, it's the snake. Butcher, 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 butcher. Mushroom, mushroom. Yeah, same here. Oh, hey Glory!
The foreman's wife, Glory Dabner, is still working at the diner as if nothing's happened. Even though her husband's still missing, and the last time I saw her, she was using a chainsaw to try to drown me under a lake of ice.
Of course I love
I still don't know how she's involved, but I'd better make it clear I'm only trying to help if I want to get any information.
Anyway, Maya, you missed the best scene in all of those games.
Mrs. Dabner, Glory, I think Isaac must have been involved in something big.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Okay. I still don't know why there was tobacco there. Huh? Look, is it?
The place just isn't the same without the Darrells, boxing up insects and being generally annoying. Hello, Sheriff Fogg.
Agent Heathers, what are you doing back in town? We got everything under control, and we don't need the FBI poking its...
Calm down, Sheriff. I'm just here on personal leave.
Well, I keep my eye on tourists just the same as FBI agents.
This is the second game in the series, the second and final to be exact, of my favorite games ever. Undertale on second or third place. Depends on whether you consider this one game.
When I filed my report with the Bureau, I left out the part about you holding me at gunpoint.
Come on, Tethers. I don't know how you boys do things in Washington, but out here, sometimes a man's gotta do what he's gotta do, even if it means drawing a gun on a fella.
What?
What?
I hope you've started to take Bjorn's cult seriously. I'm convinced they're behind the disappearance of Isaac Davner.
What? That's crazy. The Brotherhood of Scoggins are valued members of this community. I'm not gonna let them be harassed by anybody, FBI or no.
I've heard that Isaac Davner is only one of the people to go missing around Scoggins. What can you tell me about the other disappearances?
What can I tell you? Nothing. Sure, I got files on all the so-called missing persons, but I don't have to show them to any FBI man, especially one who's not here on official business.
I believe the hidden people have something to do with the incident at the factory.
Agent Tethers, please. Just because we don't live in some fancy city doesn't mean you can treat us like gullible yokels.
Okay.
You've been just as helpful as always, Sheriff Bogg.
Glad to be of service, Agent Tethers. Enjoy your time in our town. And
Dewey!
behave yourself.
And nobody likes that sheriff.
Agent Tethers,
Ah!
we need to talk. Outside.
That sheriff is a creep.
What did you need to talk about, Mrs. Davner?
It's about Isaac. He's not back yet. He's supposed to be back.
Chainsaw!
I warn you, Glory, that attacking an FBI agent with a chainsaw is a federal offense.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's just, you were going to stop the Brotherhood. I couldn't let you. Isaac needed to finish his journey.
You know, it was less the pulling the gun on me and more the being an annoying bastard, which set me personally off. I'm the sheriff. It's more about him being annoying and not him drawing a gun at me. I mean, who hasn't been held at gunpoint and then tore the throat of the other out, then stabbed them with their knife that they had in the shoe and gutted them and then told the police it was all self-defense, and you never heard that from me.
Why are you worried about Isaac now? You're the one who helped them take him.
You don't understand. It was the only way to save him.
Save him?
Isaac was troubled. The
Trouble.
Brotherhood offered us a way to cure him.
The Brotherhood.
How are the Brotherhood supposed to cure Isaac?
Some kind of spiritual thing, I guess.
Yeah, it is a spiritual journey.
Neither of us really understood it, but we were desperate.
Do you have any idea where the hidden people would have taken Isaac?
The hidden people aren't real.
But I saw them taking Isaac away.
It's the Brotherhood. They lied.
What do you mean when you say the Brotherhood lied?
Bjorn talked about finding peace by communing with forest spirits. I thought it was a... what's the word?
A metaphor?
No, a crock. But we'd try anything. And now Isaac's missing.
I'm going to hold my tongue. And hold my tongue right now.
In the lodge, I saw a photo of you and Isaac with the rest of the Brotherhood.
They said they could help us. Help Isaac. But they've been taking people. They took Isaac. It's all my fault.
They took Isaac? Have you told the sheriff?
The sheriff knows. He's working with them.
Oh, gosh.
Look, Glory, I'd like to stay and talk, but
You've got to get the missing person files.
That's actually a good idea.
Make sure Sheriff Boggs stays in the diner. Find out anything you can about Isaac.
I finally got some help, more or less, in finding Isaac Davin. His wife, Glory, believes that the local cult is behind all the missing person cases in Scoggins. I'm going back to the sheriff's office to find out exactly what he's hiding in his files.
Scruffy!
Oh, Mr. Scruffman, you've been there the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
That conversation between Glory and me was strictly confidential, you know.
What is... Oh, yeah.
I know you'd like Isaac out of the way, but I'm going to find him.
If you say so.
Come on. Kick over the ladder. Kick it.
Things fall apart.
Still working on that sign, huh?
Things fall apart.
Yes. And things fall apart, my dear Dewey. Especially mines. Mines break a lot in that town. Welcome to Scoggins Town.
The station is locked tight. It looks like the sheriff's interest in puzzles extends to office security.
It's a puzzle. There's nothing. Puzzle! With one cut, remove all the obstructions to break down the sheriff's office door. For me, those two are different colors actually. And if you have an account, you can choose your own color. Because I am. Anyway, who wants to solve this one? Nobody? Euro, agree for me, one on top, two on bottom. One on top, two on bottom. The chains on the door are dependent on the wood planks and won't hold as the planks are removed. The solution is to remove the wood planks, then chains won't block the door. It ain't easy.
Aha!
Squeeze
Now
it.
to find those missing persons files.
You can get both parts, 1 and 2, in a bundle. I actually have 2 copies of the first one. Okay, this one is more just frigging annoying because I will just, you know, will just, solve this one quickly. Oh no. I'm personally indifferent to the shade that. I'm personally indifferent to those kind of puzzles. They're partially annoying, partially I like them.
Hello, Agent Tethers.
Oh,
Cripes! Sheriff Bog! How long have you been standing?
Randall Scruffman told me you might be paying my office a visit.
I'm sorry, it's just... I really needed to see how bad this missing person problem is.
Everything I got about missing people is in those files.
Thanks.
okay. Got her did.
I wonder if the rest of the Scoggins police force is as competent as Sheriff Bob.
Why isn't the competent in quotation marks? I'm disappointed.
Did Glory Davner ever tell you she suspected the Brotherhood of being involved in the disappearances?
Glory's a confused young lady. The Brotherhood helps people, whether it's with personal troubles or with what the fancy doctors call an addiction to puzzles.
She told me that you're working with the Brotherhood.
Rumors. Unprovable rumors. Just find what you need in those files and then be on your way.
With all due respect, Sheriff, these files aren't exactly comprehensive. There are no dates.
What's in the files is everything I got, Tethers.
Fun fact, with all due respect is always followed by an insult. Discover the secret message by placing the names of Scoggins' missing residents in the order they disappeared, starting from the first to go missing. Okay. Notes on missing persons in Scoggins, Minnesota. Isaac was the last to be kidnapped before Daryl, who was kidnapped last. Haldor and Will were kidnapped before Ted. Ted was not kidnapped fourth. Will was not kidnapped first. Anyway, I will now go on to the puzzle and let you solve it. But I will do the two... that are kind of, obvious. Third. You can, seriously, you already did, what? Okay, that's fast even for me. Oh no, wait, yes it is. The others will tell you if they're okay with you doing that. Fourth, fourth, third, first, second. Wait, what about Barney? Paula will tell. Why? What about Barney? Halda and Will were kidnapped before Ted. Ted was not kidnapped fourth. Will was not kidnapped first. All Will, Ted, Bernie, teacher daughter. Sorry, my mind isn't quite there for obvious reasons. Gathering the known relationships of when some people went missing, you were able to piece together the order. But what could teacher daughter mean?
Aha! It spells a name? Teeter daughter.
Did you say teeter-daughter?
Maybe?
That's probably Melkorka teeter-daughter. And she's a strange one. Keeps to herself. Nobody in town really knows her.
Is she one of the missing people?
Missing? Nah, I can't say anyone would miss her. She lives in the old Teeterson house over on the west side of town, near Valda's Inn.
Then I'd better find out what she knows about all these disappearances.
Putting my furniture back in order and fix the lock on your way out, Tethers.
Valda's Inn, Korkas house. Chewing gum. More chewing gum. The factory.
At least the eraser factory's up and running again. Scoggins' only exports are erasers and
Scruffy
weirdness.
will keep on fixing that Moors ears Düners thing forever and ever.
Assuming Sheriff Bog wasn't sending me on another wild goose chase, I've arrived at the house of the mysterious Melkorka. I'm still not sure how she ties into the disappearances, but she's the only lead I've got. According to the sheriff's description, she sounds like a recluse, probably the town's resident gossipy spinster.
Yes, yes, that is definitely a gossipy spinster.
Good evening, Agent Tethers. I see you found my note. Quickly, come inside before they see us.
Lexi, keep the chat PG-13.
I see you're a
Anything
puzzle
above that
fan,
is
Miss
reserved for the
Teeterdog?
bedroom.
I dabble. Keeps the brain sharp. And my friends call me Korka. I would hope you're a friend, Agent Tethers. Can I get you a drink? Or a crossword?
Just the facts, ma'am. Huh. This town really is full of puzzles.
What are the next 2 digits in this sequence? I hated this one. I hated this riddle so much. And no, nobody will shatter my OTP. Martha and Nelson is still the one true OTP. You know, the one true pairing.
Fangirl.
Of course I'm a fangirl. I'm the only fucking fangirl of this game on the fucking world. For some reason. I see something about pie. Is it butt pie? Definitely butt pie. There are no rules. They are just numbers. And the dingus. And cute little babies. Oh, and if there were rules, then you would see rules up here. Five nine 2 6 5 3. Thanks. I can remember one digit. 3. That's it. Math enthusiast. Well, how many digits of pi do you know? Math enthusiast. Oh yeah, it's about 2,000 right now, and I try to remember one more each day. Mathematician. 1. I'm also good at math, but I am really bad at remembering stuff.
Another puzzle
shiny.
solved.
Sorry, I was distracted by
A
something
puzzle.
shiny. In the first box is a penny, in the second box is a dime, and the third box is a penny and a dime. What coin goes in the fourth box? Wait, I was 7 when I did algebra for the first time.
What?
Algebra. Mathematics. I was 7 when I did it. Lexi was 9. But then I once spent 45 minutes writing 5 A's. And I mean, don't mean the, grade A. I mean the letter A. A dime is 10 pence. And VG is totally confused. Advanced maths. Yeah, 13 is about right. For me as well, I usually get very easily bored. And hot diggity, Lexi, you are a smart one. I will enjoy breaking that mind of yours. Nothing. A flying power smarty. Not only good at maths, lateral thinking, you are... Oh. Anyway, does anyone want to solve this and... Yeah, that is because that is one really sucky. That is American coins. I'm going to solve this because I hate this riddle so much. I want to choke its neck and break it. Anyway, I'm going to submit it now. Fuck blood pressure. Penny is 001, the dime is 010, the penny and the dime is 011, the dollar is 100. Maya is leaving the stream. Yes, it was. Yes, it was Lexi. It was just.
That was a tricky one.
Yes, it was.
Board games! And they're all for 2 players only!
So
Marry
cute.
me. I mean, you should try the new strategy game, Marry Me. It's fun for the whole family.
Oh God!
Is this the latest from Hanji Monosaki?
Rated 4 dragons, they said. Monosaki-sensei's lost his edge.
I thought it was kind of tricky.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
You mentioned a note. Are you the one who slipped a note with a puzzle under my door?
Forgive the theatrics, Agent Heathers. I knew your reputation, but I had to be sure you had what it takes.
No, sorry, Lexi. Valda is the better OTP. Martha Garrett. Why is it called Valda?
Your puzzle had a list of all the missing people in Scoggins for over a decade.
I've been keeping track. Somebody has to.
There's a name I didn't recognize. Halder Magnuson.
Halldór. He was my partner.
Business partner?
8 years ago, he went into the woods. Never came back.
What does this mean? Isaac Davner does not exist.
Finally, you're asking the right questions.
Oh God.
Test pilot Ed Davis? But that's Isaac Davner.
And look at the date of that article.
16 years ago. And that's just a few weeks before the date of the first missing persons case.
Exactly.
Yes, she does.
How are the hidden people tied into all this?
Seriously, Agent Heathers? Maybe I misjudged you. Are you here to investigate a crime? Or to chase after forest gnomes, like those gullible fools in the Brotherhood cult?
Okay.
None of this explains how Bjorn and his Brotherhood cult is involved.
Think clearly, Nelson. That lodge has been a part of the town for decades. The disappearances started only 16 years ago. There is only one explanation. Ed Davis, your Isaac Davner, is a serial murderer.
Dun dun
But
dun.
the hidden people, I saw them take Isaac away.
Smokescreen. Davner disappeared just as you were getting too close. You're the only one who can find him and stop
Oh
him.
God, Shay.
I don't know what to think. I need some gum.
Let me see your map. I have marked approximately where in the woods Halldór disappeared. Once the FBI showed up, Ed Davis ran back into hiding.
But
You want to find Isaac Davner? Head back to the scene of his crimes.
All right, I'll do it. Someone has got to investigate.
Come back whenever you find something, Nelson. I'll be up. I can stay up all night.
Okay.
Well then.
Anyway. Moon. Tell me if it's still lagging behind.
Komm schon, Edna. Lass uns den Mond anzünden.
I've arrived at the point Korka marked on my map. No signs yet of anyone here.
It has been like years since he disappeared. There's a gun on the ground. There's a UFO landing place.
That's Edvard, one of the members of the Brotherhood cult.
No, that's
Got to
Edward.
find out what he's...
And now he's running. I love how they're different they're running. Oh god. I fucking hate this puzzle. I will interrupt the stream then for a moment as to maybe give my internet connection some leeway. Okay? Okay.